We're back. All right. Well, the game has just started, and it appears. Well, first of all, okay, sorry, got to mute myself. There we go. If you're watching, I think we got one viewer, which is like everyone in the world. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. But all right, there we go. All right, so we are back. The Cincinnati Bengals have they're on defense right now. Carson Wentz is under center. He hands it off to Jordan Mason, runs to the left, and he's tackled. Think he gets about 10 yards. Looks like he was tackled on the play by Josh Newton. There is a flag on the play. Yeah, a lot of hiccups here. But we are going to add some hashtags. All right. Boom. All right, we're back. All right. I think I am officially talking to myself right now. But we are seeing J.J. McCarthy kind of in the game against the Bears. He is out this week. J.J. McCarthy is out this week due to a high ankle sprain. It is now Carson Wentz time. Carson Wentz is in shotgun. He's got Jordan Mason to his left, Jefferson in motion. Wentz drops back, checks it down to Jefferson. It's complete. He is tackled, given forward progress, tackled on the play by Dax Hill. There is a flag on the play. There is 14:36 left in the first quarter. Obviously, no score. It would be weird if it was. And like we said, there is a viewer. So whoever you are, we are going to say hello. Hi, viewer. What is the flag? It is personal foul on the Bengals. Wonderful. Illegal block. And Zach Taylor is very, very pissed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dax Hill kind of went low on Thielen. Oh, looks like we already have a pick six. Cam Ward has gotten pick sixed. That is not good. Hi, Eliza. Are you watching I hope you're watching the Texans game as well. But looks like Cam Ward has been pick sixed. Wentz drops back to pass, fires over the middle, caught by Jefferson, tackled on the play by Geno Stone, and Jefferson is basically in his face. Good. Okay, good. We need who do I need today in the Texans? Let's see what the scores are. God, I hope more people join. Because if it's just me talking to Eliza for 3 hours, that would be very embarrassing. Let's pull up some scores here. Like I said, the only thing I know is that Cam Ward has been pick sixth. Yep. Commanders have a touchdown. Is it Bill Krosky? Merit time. Oh, it was a Mariota touchdown. And as Wentz fires incomplete to the left side of the end zone by Adam Thielen. Chris Rodriguez had 4 rushes for 25 yards. It's not Bill Krosky Maritime right now. Yep, Thielen was being covered by Josh Newton. Missed the one-hander by about a foot. So again, 0-0, no score. Eliza, who's the Texans live stream? Or is there like a Texans content creator as Mason runs up the middle? Gains about 6 on the play, tackled at the 11-yard line. I'm just going to assume every carry goes to Jordan Mason, and that was Jordan Mason. Scores across the league. Like I said, Colts Titans 0-0. I'm sorry, Colts Titans 7-0 with Cam Ward being picked sixth, and the Commanders are up 7-0 on the Las Vegas Raiders. It is 3rd and 5. Ball on the 12-yard line. Wentz drops back to pass. Fires. Caught. Touchdown, Ed Oliver. He fired it up the middle. And the Bengals, it's Josh Oliver. My bad. The only one I know, he is a Texans fan, but he's like not a football content creator. But he's like one of the biggest guys on YouTube. It's Ryan Trahan. That's the only one I know. Yeah. Oh, man. Knight missed him real bad. Josh Oliver touchdown. It is 6-0 Titans pending point. The kick is up, and it is right down Broadway. Yeah, he's fine. He does his thing. They're fun videos. He's quirky. He's like a male blonde. He's like a Gen Z Zooey Deschanel. Just very quirky, silly. But again, 7-0 Vikings. Wentz looks good so far. And I'm very bummed. Yeah. So yeah, 7-0 is the score. I think a Verizon commercial is on. Let's see who is driving. Come on, Daddy. All right. Looks like the Jets have the ball in the red zone. The Steelers have the ball on the 4-yard line. Texans have it on the 48, but I'm sure you knew that. Parker Washington is the only one with a catch. Who else is there? Eagles have it on the 3-yard line on 4th and 1, and I wonder what's coming up. Uh-oh. We're going to see that good old tush push. Jets have it on the 22, and the Browns have barely done shit. Jalen Hurts up the middle for 1 yard. There's no way it could just be anything. Yeah, that was, it's Jalen Hurts up the middle. Of course it was a tush push. That play's going to be banned in 2 weeks, and Philly's going to riot more than they already do. Fun times here. I love Minneapolis as a city. I go there all the time. I have friends that live up there. It's a hell of a city. God, anyone that's within breathing distance of Kevin O'Connell turns into Peyton Manning. And it's honestly kind of infuriating. Oh, yeah, they'll never recover. As here's the kickoff. Caught on the play by Samaje Perine. He's brought down at the 28, 29-yard line by former third overall pick and former Houston Texan, Jeff Okudah. And in comes Jacob Browning. I got to see him last week in person. So sources say new tush push vote not guaranteed. The Jets and the Titans have both converted field goals. 1st and 10 on the 29-yard line. Brown under center. Pitches it back to Chase Brown. He is tackled for a 1-yard loss by Jonathan Grenard. Wonderful. So it's 2nd and 11. think the Vikings have like one of the worst rushing offenses, or I'm sorry, one of the worst rushing defenses in the league. I think I forget what it was. Yeah, they played Chicago week 1. And yeah, they got blistered by Bijan. Yeah, I forgot, former Texan as well. Browning and shotgun. Checks it down, caught by Chase. Chase finds little to no room, gets about a 1-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 10 with 12:06 to go. Yeah, Chase blew up last week. He had 14 receptions, 165 yards, and he also did find pay dirt. Looks like the Steelers got a touchdown. Kenneth Gainwell. Yep, so it is 7-0 Steelers over the Patriots. It's 3rd and 10, ball in the 29, Brown and shotgun. He's got P. Ryan to his left. Offset eye. Browning drops back. He fires to the right. Caught, had it and then dropped it. Chase dropped it. It will be 4th down and 10. Ryan Rico comes in to punt. Great start by the Bengals. God, US Bank Stadium is an absolute marvel to look at. Yeah, that was not a good pass. He threw more to Byron Murphy than he did to Chase. Honestly, Browning's lucky that wasn't picked. Ryan Rico lines back up to punt. Sends it away, and it's a beauty. Received it around the 20-yard line. I don't even know who that is, but he's running, and he's swallowed up at the 25-yard line. But again, rough start. Also, if you watch the NFL today, I genuinely did love the live stream. I think 3rd and long kind of sucks regardless, but the throwbacks were very fun. Who'd they have? They had Matt Ryan and what looked like Eli Manning in disguise. It's very fun. But some more scores around the league. Don't really think much else has happened. I think the Eagles just scored a touchdown. Who was it? It was none other than Jalen Hurts. How is the offense doing in that game? 2 receptions for 16 yards by Devontae Smith. Saquon, 2 rushes for -1 yards. What a time to be alive. Looks like the Raiders have found, Jacoby Myers with a 45-yard reception. Genty, 2 rushes for 1 yard. Kaimi Fairbairn. That's like one of my favorite names for a kicker in the league. It's so fun to say to yourself. Yeah. How long was the field goal? Oh, God. CJ Stroud has 10 passing yards. Yeah, that checks out. CJ Stroud has 10 passing yards, and 12 of them are to Dalton Schultz. That is not fun. Elsewhere, Packers and Browns are scoreless. Falcons and Panthers are scoreless. But the Panthers are on the 4-yard line. It's the Texans' offensive line is disgusting. It's like they knew it was an issue. They got Ursary. They got, I think, Cam Robinson, but I think they traded away Kenyon Green too. As we are back in action in Minnesota. It is 1st and 10 at about the 27-yard. Yeah. It's 1st and 10. Wentz so far, 3 for 4 for 29 yards and a tutty. 1st and 10, ball at the 26, Wentz under center. Hands it off to Jordan Mason, runs up the middle of the left. gains about 3 yards, tackled on the play by TJ Slayton, former Packer. The sixth, oh God. They're doing a graphic called the sixth Wentz. Carson Wentz has started. This is the sixth team that Wentz has started for in the last 6 years. It's an insane. I think it's the first quarterback ever. 2nd and 7, ball on the 29. Wentz in shotgun. Draw play to Mason. Gains about 3.5. Tackled on the play by BJ Hill. Mason has like all the carries so far for the Vikes. Yeah, 4 rushes, 24 yards. Other stats, Justin Jefferson has 2 receptions for 17 yards. And Josh Oliver has 1 12-yard catch for a touchdown. The Bengals have 0 total yards of offense. Not a good start. 3rd and 4. Wentz in shotgun. Uh-oh. And a flag on the play. And it looks like it's going back 5 yards. False start. There we go. False start. Point to the camera, not your kitchen, asshole. Man, Texans and Jags. I feel like Texans and Jags was a good game to take the under on. It's like you have intriguing offensive options, but then was Dameon Pierce a healthy scratch again today? I don't know. 3rd and 9. Ball on the 27-yard line. Wentz in shotgun. He's running. He's escaping pressure. He's sacked on the play. Give me Chris motherfucking Jenkins Jr., who, by the way, I called that draft pick last year. Give me Chris Jenkins Jr. I'm about to gloat to some buddies in the group chat. Oh, Bryce Young with a rushing touchdown. There we go. Ball's on the 18-yard line, 4th and 19. Punt goes away. Caught on the play by Charles Jones at about the 40. He's scrambling. He's running. He's finding his room to the left, and he gets out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Good field position for the Bengals to start out at, and a great defensive possession. I just would like to remind my several viewers that Chris Jenkins is, in fact, Himothy. We support him. Some other scores. Colts are up 7-3 on the Titans. Panthers up 7-0 on the Falcons. Commanders 7-3 over the Raiders. 7-0 Eagles over the LA Rams. Steelers up 7-0 on the Patriots. Boo-hoo. And Packers and Browns and Texans and Jags are scoreless. Honestly, I feel like the fact that you're watching the Texans game, it's probably almost it's me talking to myself is almost more exciting. But it is 7-3 Bengals. I'm sorry. It's 7-0 Vikings. Sorry, I'm talking into my kind of misspoke there. It looks like the Colts have converted a field goal, so it is now 10-3 Colts. It's tough. You got to find ways to talk to yourself for a little bit. Brian Thomas Jr., 1 reception for 9 yards. How are the rest of the Colts doing? No Tyler Warren yet today. 2 receptions for 34 yards by Josh Downs and 2 receptions for 31 yards by Alec Pierce. Go Bearcats. We are officially down to 0 viewers. Yeah, the Daniel Jones honeymoon phase. I don't know how long that's going to last. Is he this year's Sam Darnold? Or is this just a honeymoon phase? Who knows? We are back in action. Vikings have the ball. I'm sorry, the Bengals have the ball at the 48-yard line. Oh, do I have to watch Burrow's injury again? Yeah, I do. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That sucks. I had yet to see Burrow's injury, like a video of it, until just now. But ouch, that sucks. Browning on his own 48-yard line under center. He's got Chase Brown in the backfield. Chase in motion, hands it off to Chase. Running to the left. He's got a little bit of room. Gains about 10 yards. He might be just short of first down. He might have just gotten it. Hard to say. And they're doing an up close description of turf toe. And that says bending the big toe backwards to the top of the foot too far can cause a sprain or injured toe and the ligaments. Ugh. 2nd and 1, QB rush. Browning gets about 2 and some change yards. It is a first down for the Bengals on I'm bad at math, I'm saying the 42-yard line. But the Bengals have it on the Vikings 42-yard line. It is 1st and 10, about 7:56 to go. About on the 40.5-yard line. Browning under center. Brown in the backfield. Takes the snap. Fakes to Chase. Drops back to pass. It is caught by Noah Fant. Gets the first down. Gets about 10 or 11 yards. Solid play. Okay. Ghost, what else happened? Let's see if I can catch you up. Josh Oliver touchdown. It is 7-0 Vikings. Nothing too crazy. Just the offense kind of stunk, or defense kind of stunk in the first drive. Browning takes the snap on the 30, hands it off to Chase Brown, fumbles, and Chase Brown got his own fumble back. Thank God. Scared me for just a sec. Brown was like, "Gimme," and he got it back. So that's got to be like a horrifying moment. But now it is 2nd and 9. Ball on about the 29-yard line. The Bengals and Vikings. Wow. The Bengals are the first team since 1940. The Bengals are one of 2 teams ever to start 2-0 with less than 50 rushing yards per game. The last one was the 2016 Vikings. Browning in shotgun, drops back to pass. He's being pressured. He is all alone in the pocket. He fires it to the right. Intercepted! Oh, no. And this is going to the house. No way. No. This is a pick 6 by Isaiah Rodgers. Oh, no. Jake Browning had time in the pocket, and he rushed the throw, and it was tipped, and Isaiah Rodgers ran it back 90-ish yards to the house. No. That was not a good throw in coverage. Isaiah Rodgers, probably an 87-yard pick 6. I do not love this. But you know what I do love? A 1-yard rush touchdown. Okay, sorry, Eliza, but I have to say this. By Bashal Toot Toot. But an 87-yard pick 6 from Jake Browning to Isaiah Rodgers. That sucks. It is now 14-0 Minnesota. Lord help me. That was brutal. You get good field position at the 48-yard line. You're driving pretty well. And Jake Browning makes a critical mistake by throwing it into what looked like quadruple coverage. to Chase Brown and intercepted by Isaiah Rodgers. Yeah, Lucian, you just missed a pick six. It sucked. Lucian, you should be, I mean, no offense, but Grossi's got a live stream too. I mean, granted, that game is 0-0. Let's see who else has scored. Bryce Young. Jets are tied 3-3 with the Bucks. You do not have to remind me. I'm just going to type, I hate everything, into my group chat. There we go. I got a Bengals group chat, and it's I hate everything. Yeah, I was excited too. A lot of people said Burrow's going to win MVP. I think that's kind of Lucian. You're the king. I just did my week 2 in review video. I just posted it yesterday, and I'm hoping to have it. Hoping to have week 3s up by Tuesday. I finally figured out how to get pictures to move on my editing software, Premiere Pro, which kind of made yesterday's video kind of look a little cooler, I would say. Do they have to show Isaiah Rodgers? I mean, yes, they do. I get that. But the key for Jake Browning right now, just have a short memory, forget that happened, and move on. Yeah, I remember someone brought that up. Burrow's going to be a 3-time comeback player of the year. Brutality. Kickoff goes directly to Charlie Jones. He runs it to the right, tackled at about the 24, 25-yard line. Let's see how long of a pick six this was. That pass was tipped. It was a tipped pass. It looked like it was about an 88-yard pick six. 87 yards by Isaiah Rodgers. Ball's at about the 25-yard line. Browning in shotgun, got Chase behind him. Chase Brown behind him. God, it's so confusing. Snaps it back. Hands it off to Chase Brown, runs up the middle. Gains about 2 yards. Tackled on the play by Jonathan Allen. I do not like to be reminded that Burrow is going to be a 3-time comeback player of the year. It's going to happen. His trophy case is just full of just resiliency awards. How about the fucking Lombardi? 2nd and 8, ball on the 27-yard line. Browning in shotgun, Chase Brown to his left. Hands it off to Chase Brown on a draw play. Gets absolutely nowhere. Turner with the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 8 on the 27. About 5:06 in the first quarter. I don't think anyone else has scored right now. Yeah, that definitely hurts too. Browning calling an audible. He's got P. Ryan to his left. Browning takes the snap, drops back to pass. And he escapes the pressure, but he's sacked on the play by Andrew Van Ginkel. This is going rough. This is absolutely rough right now. He was sacked for a 9-yard loss by Clay Matthews III himself, Andrew Van Ginkel. Oh, Orlando Brown blew that. Fourth and 17. Ryan Rico lines back up to punt. He punts it away. Caught at about the 26-yard line. Is that CJ Ham? Oh! I don't know. That's going to be down. I mean, the Bengals got the quote-unquote fumble. But it was down by contact. So it's 14-0 Minnesota. I've contemplated suicide 6 times. And they're playing, a Honey Nut Cheerios commercial with Chase and Amon-Ra St. Brown. Let's see what else. I'm also planning a series of long-form videos where I do, like, the best draft pick from every team from every round. So it's like the best first-round pick by every team. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. I already have the best 7th-round pick video written. I just need to film it and edit it. Devontae Adams tutty. There we go. It's going to be a good quality game. The Rams and Eagles. It's not going to end on like a game-winning play, but it is going to have a good ending, if that makes sense. But some other scores. Colts 10-3 over the Titans. Panthers 7-0 over the Falcons. Jets and Bucks tied 3-3. Packers and Browns are scoreless at the beginning of the second quarter. Steelers up 7-0 on the Patriots. Jags are up 7-0 on the Texans. LA Rams up 10-7 on the Eagles. And the Commanders are up 7-3 on the Raiders. And I am sad. See, the Steelers have the ball and the Patriots 26. Washington's got it on the Raiders 24. Mariota's having a pretty good day. He's got 30-something rushing yards. He's got 38 rushing yards and a tutty. Marcus Mariota was never bad. He just never lived up to his 2nd overall pick status. He was always perfectly fine. Tennessee can just not figure out like Ryan Tannehill was their best quarterback. Will Levis was ass. Cam Ward is still developing. But it is 1st and 10 Minnesota. 3:46 to go in the first quarter. They've got the ball on their own 43-yard line. Come on. Wentz takes the snap, fakes it to Mason, drops back to pass. He's got all day, and he's taken down by none other than Trey Hendrickson. Taken down for a 4-yard sack on the play. Oh, they're showing the... Oh, that's just a... Oh, boy. Reed Blankenship just blew the coverage on that. And yes, there is Will Levis disrespect. I mean, I know he's a Kentucky Wildcat. Also, fun fact, I once asked out Kentucky's kicker's sister, and she said no. Pass to the right by Jalen Naylor. I'm sorry, pass to Jalen Naylor. It's going to be about 3rd. Yeah, I know. And I lost half my viewers on that. It's going to be about 3rd and 7. Minnesota up 14-0 on the Cincinnati Bengals. You got Jefferson and Naylor to the left. Wentz in shotgun, got Mason to his right. 5 on the play clock. Wentz drops back to pass. He's got time. He's running to the left. He's scrambling. Is he going to get? He's not even going to get close to there. He's chased down on the play by a player who people thought was a bust, Myles Murphy. I'm not out on Myles Murphy yet. Never have been. Nail her, hardly know her. Good play by Murphy. It's going to be 4th and 6. Ryan Wright to punt. Charlie Jones back to receive it at around his own, in between the 5 and 10 yard line. Wright punts it, goes to the left. Caught at around the 6.5 yard line. I call him McMahon-anus. And I will not apologize for that. But the Bengals will have the ball on their own 6 yard line. 6-7. And it is, 3-0 Browns. I'm sorry, 3-0 Packers. Lucian, don't sue me. I'm not feeling good right now. Minnesota does have a good defense. Especially now they got Harrison Smith and Andrew Van Ginkel back. Thank you. I appreciate it. Also, looks like the Jets just converted a field goal. Browning under center. He's got Yoshi in motion. Browning takes a snap, hands it to Chase Brown, who is swallowed up in the backfield. My goodness. 2-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 12 on the 5-yard line. Also, I brought this up on Brand's live stream, but he went to Washington, where during his sophomore season, his number one receiver was John Ross. And we drafted him 1 pick before Patrick Mahomes. Browning drops back to pass. He's in his own end zone. He's running, and he shovels it in the direction of Mike Gesicki. Incomplete, 3rd and 12. Browning looks very rattled out there. Yeah, he was scrambling on purple, which is always scary. He was just about sacked, but got it away just in time. Dallas Turner had him on around the goal line. Good God. The one good Bengals drive was taken back to the house. It's very depressing. But Browning back in shotgun. Hands it off to Samaje Perine, who's running. Can he get there? I think he got there. Oh, he is right on the line. He may have gotten the first down. Oh, that's a tough spot right there. A draw play to Perine. Oh, a 12-yard reception touchdown from DK Metcalf. It is now 14-0 Steelers. Ugh. And I think the Colts got another score too. Jonathan Taylor, 1-yard rush. Daniel Jones is still being him. Good Lord. Daniel Jones' stats for the day, 7 for 10 for 114 yards. I think, the Dude Wipes are sponsoring the Tush Push. That was Samaje Perine's first rushing attempt on the season. I was not a huge fan of the Samaje signing, just because I'm not a huge fan of nostalgia signings, but he's been pretty good. I'll give credit where credit's due. Did he get it? Well, I don't know, but there's 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Vikings are up 14-0 on the Bengals. I also totally forgot that Christian Darrisaw is playing today. And the Bengals have 2 sacks on Carson Wentz. 33 left in the first quarter. I don't know what the hell is happening. Are they measuring the spot? Oh. Aaron Rodgers has officially surpassed Favre in passing TDs with the TD to DK. Packers quarterbacks have a complicated legacy. I mean, Brett Favre is just not the best dude. Oh boy, they're analyzing the spot. They got Man, when you get Gene Steratore on the phone, that's a roughie. And then Rodgers, who is just, oh. Looks like it's 4th and 1. They are still debating the spot. Do you go for it in this situation? But regardless, it is 4th and 1. The Bengals are... The delay just got longer. The Bengals are challenging the spot. Yeah, Cincinnati is challenging the rule on the field. I very much read his lips right there. Which is strange because I can't read, but... Oh, man. The Bengals are on their own 17 yard line. God, that is very close. It's so, man, he might have gotten the first. He was that close. Browning was that close to being tackled on his own goal line. If you get this first down, you have to use this as an opportunity to regain momentum. That's a good rush by P. Ryan. Using every bit of strength he has. I hate the fact that the Steelers are like this yin and yang team. It was like they stunk in Seattle last week. Rashawn Gary sack. The Browns are garbage. Is it Gabriel or Flacco this week? I'm too lazy to look it up. Let's see. Call is overturned. The Bengals get the first down. Again, I have to keep my hand in frame so I don't get accused of doing the other thing. But the Bengals have the first down. They got it by the skin of their teeth. Ball on the 17-yard line. Gesicki and Fant switch spots. Browning's under center. No, Browning's in shotgun. He's got some Ajay Pirine in the backfield. Browning fakes it to Pirine. And he's being chased and gets away from the sack and caught by Noah Fant for a 3-yard gain. So it'll be 2nd and 7. I believe the first quarter will come to a close. Oh, we have a nice scoreboard. Baker Mayfield to Mike Evans. I have to get this moment before it passes. Because there it is. 6-9. It's blurry, but the sentiment remains the same. Nice. It's the best scoreboard in sports. Actually, I take that back. When it's 69-69, that's the best scoreboard in sports. Also, when a Seattle team is playing at a Minnesota team, because the scoreboard says C men. So that's the best one to watch. Thank you, Lucian. I appreciate you. Your sentiment is appreciated. It's now $10-6. How's Taylor doing? Taylor's doing fine. Taylor has always been a fine quarterback. I feel like he's like him and Jacoby Brissett are like identical to me. It's weird. They're pretty much the same quarterback. They won't suck shit ever, but they will not win you games. They're just perfectly good journeyman quarterbacks. Tyrod Taylor and Jacoby Brissett are fucking identical to me. How's my boy Tet McMillan doing? 1 for 23. The president of the Penn 9 Club is 9 for 16. Nothing crazy is happening. I'll have to check out the highlights later. I can't imagine that people are thrilled with Cam Ward right now. Or the Titans defense. Cam Ward, 4 for 58. I'm sorry, 4 for 8 for 51 yards and a touchdown. Tony Pollard, 3 rushes for 1 yard. Okay, Eliza, you're an AFC South person. When does Brian Callahan get fired? He might be the worst coach in football right now. I don't entirely hate Brian Daboll, and I never have. McDaniel is just a character to me. Yeah. All right. 2nd and 7, ball in the 20. Brown under center. Fakes the handoff. He's getting chased, and he throws it out of bounds. It's 3rd and 7. I always want to know who the first midseason firing is going to be. I said this last week. I'm not convinced McDaniel's a good head coach. I'm not convinced. He's fun. He wears khakis. He wears cargo shorts. He's like if a pair of Sperry's got a headset. That's pretty much who Mike McDaniel is. Browning drops back to pass on 3rd and 7 on the 20. Fires it to the right. Caught by Chase. Ball at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, Cincinnati Bengals. With a flag on the play. And Chase does not look thrilled. This might be coming back. Holding on the offense. Who was the hold on Dylan Fairchild, the rookie? Oh, that's a hold. Yeah, you cannot do that. He kind of threw off his back foot a little bit there. But it's going to be 3rd and 17, ball on the 10-yard line. God, that's so fun. 3 penalties, 3 first downs, and 2 punts. Oh, boy. Hands it off to P. Ryan, and this time he gets absolutely nowhere. Gains about a yard of forward progress. Swallowed up by a bunch of Minnesota Vikings. Golly. This is a rough afternoon. It's going to be 4th and 16, ball on the 11. Hunter Henry, who is not Hayden Hurst. There we go. Ball on the 11-yard line. Ryan Rico lines up in his own end zone. Rico back to punt. Takes the snap. Gets it off. And that was not a great punt. That was not a good punt at all. Out of bounds in Bengals territory at around the 46.5-yard line. Rico is pissed at himself. The Bengals are about to lose to Carson goddamn Wentz. Man, the Texans haven't done anything. Stroud is 7 of 11 for 31 yards. Trevor Lawrence is 8 for 14. Golly. Rams have it 3rd and goal in the 2. Oh, I lied. It's 4th and 10 at the 10. Yeah, this is a tough afternoon. 48 ball on the 48-yard line. Wentz takes the snap. Pitches it back to Mason. Mason finds a hole and he gets about 9.5 yards. It's a good pass from Rodgers to Metcalf. Second and 1. Wentz hands it off to Mason. Gets the first down. Gets about 3 yards on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 Minnesota. This is getting so much more fun by the minute. The Bengals cannot get anything going on offense today. This is a rough showing for Jake Browning. Oh, God. I cannot imagine the quarterback speculation that's happening right now. Sign Jameis Winston. Sign Tom Brady. Sign... Oh, boy. Wentz fires it to the left. Oh, boy. Little check down to J.K. Scott. But there is a flag on the play. Little itty-bitty check down. All right. There we go. We'll take a positive penalty. Illegal block. Illegal block on the Vikings. So it is coming back. Yeah, illegal block in the back. You cannot do that. I think he got Demetrius Knight there. The MLF challenge flag. I'm very dumb. All right, so his first, there's a new one. 1st and 18. That's a new one. I also forgot this is Dalton Reisner's first game back in Minnesota since he left. Oh, Matt LaFleur. There we go. All right. Wentz drops back to pass. He fires over the middle, caught by Hawkinson. He's still going. He's powering his way forward, gets about 14 on the play. So it'll be 2nd down with about 12:08 to go. Oh yeah, I don't want Jameis. I'll take. I mean, and Lucian I think can kind of help me out here. There was a Packers writer who kind of, with no sources whatsoever, said that Malik Willis is a possibility, and Wentz hands it off to, I think, Scott there. It'll be 3rd and 1. Yeah, there was a Packers writer who was like, yeah, I think they're interested in Malik Willis too. I don't want Kirk Cousins. I don't. He's just a quarterback who was okay in fantasy football for some weeks. I mean, he was good in fantasy football, but just had no ability to win the big game whatsoever. Kirk Cousins would cost a lot of money. I have no interest in Kirk Cousins. Wentz in shotgun. He hands it off. 3rd and 1. He got the first down. Tackled on the play by Chris Jenkins. Yeah, I don't want Kirk Cousins at all. Is it J.K. Scott? I'm a dummy. J.K. Scott is a fucking punter. Whoopsie. Xavier Scott. There it is. I was like, oh, yeah, I've seen him on fantasy waiver wires. Dorian Thompson-Robinson is absolute ass. Wentz drops back. He fires to the right, floats it, and he floats it out of bounds in the direction of TJ Hawkinson. It'll be 2nd and 10 with 10:10 to go. I don't even know who the Vikings backup is today. I know Wentz is the starter. God, who is it? I don't know. It's tough to say. All right. Hands it off to Mason up the middle. Taken down by Jordan Battle. It'll be about 3rd and 5.5. Okay. God, that's tough. Maybe Gesicki. I think Gesicki is in terms of like receiving ability. I didn't think CJ Uzama was that good. He was fun, but I didn't think he was that good. It's storming in Cincy right now. But I digress. It's 3rd and 6. Ball on the 18-yard line. Wentz drops back. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted. In the direction of Jalen Naylor, but it is incomplete. Almost intercepted by Jordan Battle. So it'll be 4th and 6, and they're going to line up for a field goal. That was not a good throw. He threw it behind him. So, be 4th and 6, 35-yard field goal. Will Reichard, who weirdly looks like Neville from iCarly, kicks it. The kick is up, and it is good. Oh. Looks like he was tackled pretty hard a little bit. Okay, so to answer your question that I keep trying to answer like several times. I loved Hayden Hurst. Like, I got to help with his foundation a little bit when he was in Cincinnati. I got to help, like, get people to donate. It was... The Colts punted? No. Hayden Hurst was fine. He was fun to watch. Good locker room guy. But I think his like overall time in the league might be kind of winding down. The Texans scored. Oh yeah. It is raining in this city. Let's see some other scores. Colts are up 17-6 on the Titans. God, it might be pretty loud. Yeah, good. Hayden Hurst was a good guy. I got to meet him too. Panthers are up 7. They're up 10-0 on the Falcons. Bucks are up 10-6 on the Jets. Packers. The Brewers are up 3-0 on the Guardians right now. The Steelers are up 14-7 against the Patriots. Jags 7-3 over the Texans. Rams 13-7 over the Eagles. And 10-3 Commanders over the Raiders. And how are my beloved Redlegs doing? It is. I think this goes without saying, but the Reds are in a rain delay. I was like, how are the Reds doing? Oh, yeah, they're in a rain delay. Oh, Geno Stone kind of rocked his shit a little bit. Yeah, I tried to get my buddy Cy to call in because my buddy Cy is a Vikings fan. Cy Amundsen, very funny comedian. But I couldn't get Zoom to work, so I just had to settle for YouTube. So I haven't told him this yet. I was like, yeah, I'll check and see how the Reds are doing. Meanwhile, I hear thunder outside. So it is 17-0 Vikings over the Bengals. The only teams that have not scored today are the Falcons, the Browns, and the Bengals. It's been a rough afternoon for Jake Browning. I wonder what the time of possession is looking like. Because it seems like the Vikings have had the ball for an awful lot of time. I cannot imagine. Jake Browning is 3 for 7 for 14 yards and a pick. Looks like Javon Hargrave is questionable to return with a chest injury. It is 2nd and 8 as Jake Browning completed a pass to Noah Fant. Time of possession. Not as stark as I thought. 9:40 for the Bengals, 11:05 for the Vikings. 2nd and 8, ball on the 27-yard line. The Bengals have 32 yards of total offense. Browning in shotgun. Got Chase Brown. He's got Tinsley in motion. Hands it off to Chase Brown for about a 4-yard gain. Oh, I know. Also, for those of us who watch Benchwarmer Brand, which is probably all of us, in his awards video last week, he said, I've never heard of Mitchell Tinsley. And I took that quite personally. For those of you who have not heard of Mitchell Tinsley, he was in week 2 of the preseason, he was an absolute dog. Made some insane catches. He made Burrow drop his jaw. 3rd and 5 on the 30-yard line. Browning in shotgun. Fires over the middle. Caught. T. Higgins. Wait, what the hell? I mean, the defense isn't looking great. It's the offense that looks bad. And there is a flag on the play. So T brought it to the 45-yard line. Personal foul on the defense. Let's get some offensive momentum going. T. Higgins with a nice play there. Oh, that was absolutely a targeting penalty. Going after a defenseless receiver. Does Jalen Hurts really have 11 passing yards? He has 18. Yeah, Jalen Hurts has 18 passing yards, but I'm assuming some of those are sacks. Ball on the 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Browning a shotgun. He's got Chase in motion. Shovels it to Chase, and that is going to go for about 2 or 3 yards. Runs out of bounds to the right. Yeah, I think he didn't do anything bad. I think it's just one of those like ESPN like weirdly account, or like Pro Football Reference, like they account for sacks in terms of passing yards. So like in fantasy terms, he has 18 passing yards, but I'm assuming he's been sacked a few times, which kind of takes away from the passing yards. I'm going to have to look into that. Fucking Google Chrome keeps. All right. Ball on the 42-yard line, 2nd and 8. Browning checks it down to Brown. He's running to the left. He gets about 10 yards, first down, Cincinnati Bengals. Let's go forward here. Let's check out some more scores. Yeah, okay. Jalen Hurts has been sacked twice for 18 yards, and he has 18 yards passing. Yeah, I saw him in person last week. Trevor Lawrence is the hospital ball king of the world. Hands it off to Chase Brown. He's running, doesn't get much at all. Tackled on the play, I believe, by Byron Murphy. Oh, Ivan Pace. Go Bearcats. But the Bengals have the ball on the Vikings 30-yard line. Looks like the Rams just got another field goals. Has Brian Thomas done jack shit? All right, Browning running to the left. I'm running to the right. Caught by Chase Brown for about a 3-yard gain. Was that Grenard with the tackle? Oh! Oh, I am going to watch the highlights of that. Trey Tucker, go Bearcats. Let's go. All right, 3rd and 8. Ball on the Vikings 27. Browning and shotgun, got Chase Brown to his right. Browning, and a timeout. Oh, man, at halftime, we're all going to watch the highlights together. It's going to be so fun. So I can't get, so my buddy Cy, like I say, is a Vikings fan. I tried to get Zoom. I tried to get him in on Zoom, but it did not appear that was the case. So, or it doesn't appear that I'm able to. So I might just have to phone call him in and have him in on my microphone. Yeah, he's going to say Duval so quietly later. Ball on the 27, 3rd and 8. Browning and shotgun. Drops back. He fires a loft, and it was incomplete. T missed it. I think it was tipped by Isaiah Rodgers. It'll be 4th and 8. That's just good defense right there. Not a bad pass by any means. But, man, Orlando Brown's kind of getting lit up today. Evan McPherson to try from 45 yards from the right hash. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle. The Bengals have scored points. It is now 17-3 Vikings over the Bengals. Don't remind me. I am having not that much fun right now. Jake Browning does not look very good. It's been tough. So, yeah, it is now 17-3 Bengals. Elsewhere, 17-6 Colts over the Titans. 10-0 Falcons are trailing to the Panthers. And the Panthers have the ball on their own 33. The Bucs are up 10-6 on the Jets. Packers and Browns. It's a baseball game. One that's not delayed, actually. Steelers are up 14-7 on the Pats. Jags 7-3 over the over the Texans. Rams up 16-7 on the Eagles, and the Commanders and Raiders are tied at 10. I am so despondent that it doesn't seem like Ted McMillan has done anything, and I was like all over him in fantasy this year. We'll see how he's doing today. Bijan Robinson's doing pretty well. Bryce Young. Oh, okay. Ted McMillan has 3 receptions for 48 yards. I think the player I was all over last year was Ladd McConkey. I was all over him. And this year it was Ted McMillan. Like Ladd McConkey was like way lower, but I knew it's like Justin Herbert needed a number one. Like he was going to be Justin Herbert's number 1 target. But truly the fact that I drafted Trey Harris over Quentin Johnston truly needs to be investigated. But we'll be okay. Scrabble notifications, wonderful. Is that Tarkenton? Who knows? But it is now 17-3. It's been a rough afternoon for the Bengals. I wonder if you'll be able to hear my buddy Cy from the phone. I'll have the phone over the mic as much as I can. Hope there's not too much gain. But either way, it'll be all fun and games. Kickoff from McPherson. Caught it around the 1-yard line. He's running, and he gets swallowed up at around the 23-yard line. Who the fuck is number 4 for the Vikes? It's been a rough afternoon. We get Nance and Romo. I did not know that. Is it Miles Price? Let's see. Oh, Jeremy McNichols. I just don't want to cut the... looks like we got a little false start penalty on the Vikings. It's 1st and 15. Ball on the 18-yard line. This has been an error-filled afternoon for both teams. Wentz in shotgun. He drops back, fires to the left, knocked down by DJ Turner in the direction of Justin Jefferson. So it's going to be 2nd and 15, ball on the 18-yard line. Oh, no way. Jeremy McNichols from 60 yards. Wow. Okay. It looked like they had McNichols like down like 3 yards, and like the Raiders defense didn't realize that he wasn't down until it was like way too late. It'll be 2nd and 15, ball on the 18. Wentz checks it down to the left, caught by Jefferson. He's running, gets about 8 yards, taken down on the play, I believe by Barrett Carter. We like Xavier McKinney. Especially when he does good shit against the Browns. It'll be 3rd and 7. With about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. And we have a penalty. It looks like we got a false start on the Vikings. The Vikings are giving the Bengals every opportunity to get back in this game. But it appears that they cannot do that. Okay. Looks like the Vikings, this is the first of 3 games in the AFC North that the Vikings are playing. in this 3-week stretch. They got Pittsburgh next week, and they got Cleveland the week after. The Bengals have the Broncos on Monday night next week. 3rd and 12, and I will be live streaming that. Ball in the 21. Wentz drops back. He's looking. He's taken down. Second sack of the day for one Chris Jenkins. Let's go. Chris Jenkins is having an awesome game today. We love Chris Jenkins. Man, I am so thrilled that Chris Jenkins is starting to do very well today. As the Vikings punt it away. Oh, throw the flag. Come on. Oh, no way. That was fair catch interference. Come on. Laundry. Get the laundry on the field. Yes! That is fair catch interference on the Vikings. Yeah, he absolutely called fair catch. Yeah, throw the flag there. Come on. Yeah, he motioned fair catch. Yeah, and hands to the face. Fair catch interference. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get the good guys back in this game. Whew. All right, 2:52 left. All right, I'm going to try something real quick. I'm going to play just like a voice recording, and I want you guys to tell me if you can hear it. Just because I would like to live stream my friend Cy into here.
I went up to the server, I bowed, and said konnichiwa, which is wild because we were at an Italian restaurant.
Yeah. All right. So, just tell me, were you guys able to hear that at all? This is technology we're figuring out right now. That was just me telling a joke. I did a stand-up show in Cincinnati, and I told a joke about how I would like do dumb shit as a kid. And my mom told me a story like when I was a kid, I went up to the server at a restaurant and I bowed and I said konnichiwa. Okay, good. Yeah, which is wild because we were at an Italian restaurant and cue laughter. That's a good joke. Content creation is fun. It really is. It's very tedious, but it also like I never wanted it to take away from stand-up comedy. Because that's like what got me started in everything. Like it's enabled me to travel the country and just like meet like all my friends and it's truly been what has enabled me to do everything. It's like I was a fucking loser in high school and stand-up enabled me to kind of be a more fun boy. It helped get my confidence up and it helped me become like a good joke writer, and it's truly great. I'm not looking to dox you guys, but I'm trying to see what part of town you guys live in, just so I can recommend like some good clubs, some good comics. Like Eliza, I don't know if you live in Houston, or Lucian, I don't know if you live in Green Bay at all, but like Houston, I know they have a club called the Riot Comedy Club. Got Jake Browning. Neither quarterback, Nebraska. Drake may pick. There is a club out there. It's like Troop something. I have done shows in Indy. I've done the Helium Club a handful of times. I hosted it on one Valentine's Day as Browning drops back to pass, caught by Noah Fant for about a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 1. There's a Helium Comedy Club out there. Oh, I almost did a show in Nebraska at I was going to do one because I was going to be driving to Denver because my brother moved to Denver and I was going to drive with a bunch of his stuff and I was going to stop in Omaha and do a show. And like 15 minutes after I like scheduled the show, it's like, hey, we don't need to go. Hands it off to P. Ryan up the middle. He's gaining about 4 or 5 yards. Oh, no way. Am I really getting Grossi rated right now? Holy shit. Oh my God. I'm like getting legitimately Grossi rated right now. Oh shit. Wow. Oh my God. You guys, holy shit. Well, this made my day a lot better. Holy fuck. Wow. Okay, so Tom Grossi is the man. We know this. I actually reached out to Tom about 2 weeks ago, and because like I'm like starting to get into content creation, and Tom was like very nice. Like he emailed me back. Holy shit. And he emailed me back. He like some good advice. Like there is no avoiding the grind, but Tom is like a true. He really reaches out to the little guy, and man, I really appreciate that. Wow, I really appreciate you guys. For those of you who are watching, I do a lot of like long form videos. I just put one out recently about week 2 in review. I'm looking to do like a series on the best draft pick from each team in each round. I do a lot of comedic shorts. I have like you can subscribe to my YouTube page. You can subscribe to I have a TikTok page, Instagram, just a bunch of comedic shorts. But man, I did not expect that. Tom Grossi is a fucking OG. Oh man. Lucian, you're a real one, man. I'm gonna be live streaming the Packers game as well. But God, you guys are so much fun. Support Tom and his channel for fucking sure. Seriously. I am about, I think I'm 3 subscribers from 200, which is pretty dope. Your team is stopping by October 5th. We will see you that day. But if you're still watching, subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty of shorts. I do Samantha. You're a real one. Thank you guys so much. Oh my God. Oh, no way, man. Lucian, I owe you a big one. I am going to refresh my subs here. All right, as he fires to the right, caught by Noah Fant. No! Did the Vikings just run back another play? Isaiah Rodgers again. I don't know what just happened, but it's wild to have a Grossi raid and a fumble turning into a... Wait, Browning just threw another pick. Wait, hold on. I got to see this again. Wow. Well, first of all, fucking Tom, thank you so much for the subscriber count. Man, I think my subs just went up. I'm up to 241 right now, which, oh my God, that's fucking wild. But Tom, thank you so much. If you're still watching, which I can't imagine you are. But thank you guys so much for subscribing. I'm up to 241 right now. I'm looking to get up to 500 to get myself monetized. So to review what just happened. Browning fired to the right by Noah Fant. Isaiah Rodgers just punched the ball out of his hand and ran it back the entire way for a touchdown. Isaiah Rodgers has 2 touchdowns today. Damn. Shout out to Tom fucking Grossi, man. I think he's like 500 away from I think he's 500 away from not, or 5,000 away from 900,000, which is bonkers. But again, thank you to Tom Grossi for being an absolute menace, an absolute rock star of a human, spreading chaotic good. Lucian, wow, you're a real one, brother. But this game has started rough for the Bengals. 24-3. Yeah, the Bengals are getting the ball back. Yeah, if the Browns defense and the Bengals offense join forces, that would be the best team. Few concerns with that. 1, Joe Burrow's hurt. 2, our line can be kind of trash. And 3, we have 2 pick sixes, or we have 2 turnovers on via the touchdown by the same guy. Duke of Games 50. I'm going to take solace in that. But man, thank you guys so much for subscribing and being a fucking rock star. Lucian, real OG, man. Thank you so much. The Bengals have the 32nd best rushing offense. They're at the 27-yard line. Browning drops back to pass, fires to the right. Inaccurate pass to Mike Gesicki. It is 2nd and 10 on the 27-yard line. Lucian, connect with me on social media, man. Elias, I think we're already connected a little bit, but I don't want to claim to be I don't want to claim to be a celebrity at all. I'm just a regular guy. My bed and my couch are literally 3 feet apart. I'm not anyone. Browning drops back to pass, fires over the middle, caught by Gesicki, gets about 9.5 there. But if you're here from the Grossi raid, I got to see how that transpired. Lucian, dude, seriously, like, you can follow my regular gram. I have a TikTok page. I have plenty of stand-up clips. Your bed is your couch. Okay, so I had back surgery last year, and it was like I had really bad sciatica. Which if you've never had sciatica, there was offside on the defense. It was like my sciatica was so bad I could not sleep on my bed. Like, sciatica is like, it feels like if you have a nerve-related toothache, Jethro, of course. It feels like you have a nerve-related toothache, but in your leg. That's what it feels like. It's painful. It burns. It's awful. And I had to sleep on a recliner chair because that was the only thing that was comfortable. And it was a fine recliner. Browning drops back to pass on 2nd and 5. He's scrambling to the right. He's running. Oh, I mean, I don't know what to make of that play. Browning passed the ball like 2 yards past the line of scrimmage, and then Chase fumbled it, recovered by the Vikings. And there's also a flag on the play. Yeah, back surgery is very bad. But wow, man, my subscribers went up by almost 50. So thank you guys so much for tuning in and subscribing. And let's see how the long forms are doing. They're fine, but Tom's the man. Yeah, forward pass. I don't even know what's going to happen. I can't even hear what's happening. So, do the Vikings have the ball? Like 65 things happened on that play. And I kept track of, punched it out again. Isaiah Rodgers, again, he is a monster today. Isaiah Rodgers is getting like 6 game balls. He has 2 touchdowns and another forced fumble. This is insanity. The Vikings now have the ball. The lines are backwards. And it's caught by Jefferson. He's still running. He's still going. Tackle on the play. Okay, I had never seen this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. That was such a chaotic shit show of a play that the first down lines were backwards. It's like the blue line was normal, but the first down marker, the first down yellow line was 10 yards behind Wentz. Oh, Tyrod Taylor. Ball on the 16-yard line. Wentz drops back to pass, fires to the right, caught by Hawkinson at about the 5-yard line. Man. Yep. TJ Hawk. First and goal with 36 seconds to go. If Isaiah Rodgers was hurt, the Bengals would be winning 17-0. Geno Stone just tossed his towel. Wentz hands it off to Mason, and a rushing touchdown for Jordan Mason. This has gotten out of hand. I follow the Packers a little bit. Like, I try to keep up with every team. I'll be doing a Bengals versus Packers live stream in week 6. Hopefully it goes better than this game. It's 30-3 right now. This is really bad. And I'm about to get my friend Cy on the phone here. And he is going to roast me into oblivion. He said on his Vikings podcast that as the extra point is up and good, it is 31-3 Minnesota Vikings. He has a little 3-year-old boy. He's about 2 years old, like a little 2-year-old boy. And this is the first game he's watching with him. Yeah, the Browns have Green Bay's number. It is 3-0 Packers. You'll be in Green Bay for it. I will not be. I have a bunch of friends going, but it's like a crazy expensive trip, and I don't think I can afford to go. So this first half could not, just absolute chaos from start to finish. Minnesota is thumping the Cincinnati Bengals. The Vikings have three takeaways, and they are all by Isaiah Rodgers. I'm going to text my friends real quick. Can we launch Isaiah Rodgers into the sun? This is insane. 31-3. The Vikings are kicking off again. Seriously, thank you guys for subscribing and being absolute real OGs. Riker is kicking off with 33 seconds to go. Received by P. Ryan at the 4. And tackled on the play on the 30-yard line. It'd be about 28 seconds, and I can't imagine the Bengals try and do anything. Will they do anything? I am not sure. Mark, I get it. Oh, okay. Thank you, Janie. I appreciate you. I'll be live streaming it for week 6. Micah Parsons is about to make us his he's about to be our daddy as Browning hands it off to Pirine and he fumbles. Oh my God! What the hell? And Minnesota has the ball again. You have got to be kidding me. This is so bad. It's like comically bad at this point. Okay, like, this is like, I've been a Bengals fan since I was a kid. Like, this is so bad, I cannot help but just laugh. This is horrendous. So Wentz has the ball on the 47-yard line. Jefferson just fired to the right. The Vikings are just playing with us right now. Caught by Xavier Scott with 14 seconds to go. This is an absolute comedy of errors. The Benny Hill theme song is playing in my head right now. This is an absolutely insane illegal formation on the Vikings. This is an absolutely insane sequence of events. Kitty goes meow. This is awful. Rams recover Eagles fumble. This is, God, I cannot imagine how Houday Nation is right now. I would say if it gets like way out of hand, go in the fourth quarter. But as Carson Wentz drops back to pass, he fires over the middle, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 15 with 9 seconds to go. Do you keep Jake Browning in? Kyron Williams scored for the Rams. There we go. This is a miserable showing. And Samaje Perine is headed to the locker room. This might be one of the worst first halves I've ever seen by the Bengals. As Xavier Scott takes the ball to about the 46. This is comical. I'm about to message the Brandpire group chat because I don't like to blow those guys up too much, but this is just awful. This is truly one of the worst games I've seen. Truly one of the worst first halves I've seen. Maybe ever. The ball is on the 44-yard line with 6 seconds to go. Ball on the 44, 3rd and 7. This is truly insane. Today has been like surreal in every sense of the word. And a timeout. I'm about to look that up. I'm about to look this up because I have a StatHead subscription. So I'm going to look this up and see how I'm gonna try and utilize StatHead here. StatHead's fucking insane. Team Game Finder. All right. Sort by. Let's see. I don't know if there's like a points scored game or. All right, let's see. I might just use ChatGPT. This is just miserable. Hold on. In 1/2 by the Bengals. Ramondre Stevenson fumble. I don't know how to find it, but we will get this together. We will figure this out together, team. Also, I cannot thank Tom Grassi enough. I saw him chat and I was like, wait, really? And I just got Grassi rated. So, God, thank you, Tom. I'm gonna have to watch the stream later to figure out what he said, but shit, Tom and Lucian. Like, I try to support Brand's channel as much as I can, but also like, okay, 4th and 7. But I also don't want to like blow Brand up too much because like I don't want to be like the psychotic fucking fan of of whatever's happening. But also Will Reichert is lining up for what appears to be a 62-yard field goal attempt. Jake Browning is just sitting on the sideline wondering what the hell is going on. Reichert lines up for a 62-yard field goal. The kick is up. It is good. Wow. Will Reichert just made a 62-yard field goal, and the Vikings are up 34-3 on the Bengals. Wow, Will Reichert. Panthers got a pick 6. The president of the Pen 9 Club does not appear to be having a good day. And I want that nickname to catch on so bad. This is truly one of the most insane performances I may have ever seen. I'm blown away right now at how bad the Bengals have been. I'm truly floored. All right. Plays. I don't know how to. I can search Twitter, but we are going to reach out to one Cy Amundsen, who is an incredible comic and a very good friend of the show. All right. Yep. Cy Amundsen.
Yes.
Roast me.
Am I on the air?
You are on the air.
Well, I'm certainly not going to roast you, but I can't imagine you're feeling very good. That was a very weird first half.
It was, I'm truly floored at what happened in that first half. I feel like if Isaiah Rodgers did not exist, the Bengals would be up 100-3 right now.
I mean, I don't know if that's right. I think they're kind of doing it to themselves. I mean, in the history of the NFL, how many teams have turned the ball over trying to run the clock out? I mean, that's
Jeremy Hill actually kind of did that in the Bengals-Steelers wildcard game like 10 years ago.
I mean, it's crazy that there's multiple examples. But I mean, I'm talking about first half. Like, I get people fumble at the end of the game with everything on the line because everybody's poking. I mean, but that's the end of the half. Like, hey, we got to get to the locker room and adjust. It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird how as bad as the Bengals played, they had every opportunity, because every time the Vikings had a chance to step on their throat, they'd go 3 and out, they'd blow it. And so you're sitting there at 17-3 with a chance to get down and make it 17-10, and you're going to get the ball. To go from that to 34-3 is one of the wildest things I've ever seen.
I truly, when P. Ryan fumbled near the end of the first half, I genuinely just started laughing.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's probably the only thing you can do.
I didn't know what else to do.
I mean, maybe start a fan boycott until the organization prioritizes drafting an offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know much about how you guys do free agency and the draft, but man, it feels like all that money you gave to 2 wide receivers, you could have given a little bit of it to a guy who blocks the guy who throws it to the wide receivers.
Very true. So we got Orlando Brown in free agency like 2-3 in 2023.
The great Orlando Brown?
Yeah, Orlando Brown.
Oh man. You tell me you had the elite Orlando Brown on your team.
Yes, very true. Amarius Mims in the first round in 2024. Yep. We got Dalton Reisner like 2 weeks before the season started.
He was good for the Vikings.
And then Ted Karras, and then we have a rookie at left guard and Dylan Fairchild.
His last name is Fairchild?
Dylan Fairchild. Yes.
Dylan Fairchild.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that. Go ahead.
As said, in theory, our line should be good, but it just isn't. It's just, I don't know what has happened today. I mean, you said this is your first game watching with Sunday Otis Amundsen, correct?
Nope, he's napping. He's missing the whole thing.
You're going to be like, buddy, you missed it.
Gotta, we'll just have to make him have nap time during all the games now to keep the streak going.
And so, okay, so this has been a Bengals comedy of errors. How do you think Wentz has looked today?
Like Carson Wentz, the interesting thing about Carson Wentz is I think a lot of people poke fun of him, but there's like an elite level of something there, but it's not easily harnessable. Everywhere he goes, he makes a handful of plays that you're like, how the hell did he do that? And then a handful of plays where you go, why the fuck would he do that?
Yep.
And I think it's an interesting pairing with him and Kevin O'Connell, where you have kind of the best quarterback coach in the NFL.
Like anyone who's within breathing distance of him turns into Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting. I think the big difference this week was the Vikings got the ball first, and there were a couple of dumb Bengals penalties, but Carson Wentz made several really good throws on that first drive, and they scored a touchdown.
Yep.
And I think after what we've seen the first few weeks with JJ, where the offense just didn't look like an offense. You heard Tony Romo say apparently they've run the least amount of plays in the league by a long shot. Like, they just didn't look coherent. I think one thing that doesn't get enough discussion in the NFL, because it's not related to points or big plays, but is game flow and the way the game is tilted.
Yes.
And so I think to come out and get that first touchdown, even though, they took some sacks after that, they went 3 and out, they should have probably run the ball a bit more when they had a good situation. They came out and just threw it and went 3 and out. But I think getting that opening drive and having Carson Wentz look really capable on that opening drive really tilted the game and tilts the energy of everybody around it. And yeah, man. I mean, also having Christian Darrisaw back out there.
Yeah, and Van Ginkel and Harrison, I think, are back this week too.
And Harrison Smith made that tip on the first pick six, or the only pick six, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I think Wentz has a bunch of ability, but more than anything, he looked like a veteran, which I think this team, whether J.J. McCarthy goes on to be an excellent quarterback in this league or not, they look like a team that's energy came roaring seeing a veteran quarterback there.
Correct. I think, like, I was thinking about this morning, Carson Wentz is the kind of quarterback, he will occasionally pass the eye test with flying colors. Like, his arm talent will occasionally look,
He's huge.
Yeah, he's a huge man. And he has a great arm. It's just like, I don't know what it is that doesn't make him consistent and elite.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not paid to figure that out, so I also don't know what that is.
Yes.
I could make a bunch of funny guesses, but I don't know that helps anybody out at all. I think, the really interesting thing is if the Vikings go on to win this game, which given the score you think they would.
Yes, I think they have a chance.
And then they go to Europe for the other two AFC North teams that aren't the Ravens. And if Carson plays well and they win a couple of games, everybody's saying, like, do you put JJ back? Like all that. I'm less in that because I think JJ is getting another shot no matter what's going on in the field.
Yeah, they invested a 10th overall pick in him.
Yeah, but I do think it gets – if Carson Wentz plays well for 3 games – I think everything can get clarified. Like, I think JJ comes back in, but if you have a veteran and they're playing that well and the team's playing that well, like, at a certain point, there's no way to escape what's wrong when it's not. Now maybe JJ comes back and he has Darisaw and he'll get Jordan Addison and he'll have the guys back on defense.
Yes.
And they'll cruise. He'll get a game with some turnovers and he'll cruise. But I think just having that comparative, like if you can have a veteran, like Sam Darnold played it well all year last year. If Carson Wentz plays really well in these next 3 games when JJ comes back, I think it at least hurries along the conversation of what do we have here. And that's what you want as a fan, is you want the answer to what do we have here? Do we have the next, Josh Allen type where he's going to struggle, he's inaccurate, but there's a lot of belief, a lot of leadership, and we think he can do something special? Or do you have the next Josh Rosen here? And
who's just all about himself and just like doesn't blame anyone but himself?
Oh, I have no idea about Josh Rosen's personality. I just meant he was the first round pick of the Cardinals, and
also 10th overall.
They moved off of him very quickly.
Yes. Also, here's a wild thing for you. The Vikings have 34 points and 144 total yards.
Yeah, that sucks for you guys.
We know.
At least here's the thing. At least you don't have everybody in Cincinnati losing their mind because you've already lost 2 games like you have in other years. You've got the team, 2-0. This ought to cool down the Jake Browning hype a little bit, I would assume. Although I don't think any of this has really been his fault.
The throw early in the game, that was kind of his fault, but I truly think a lot of it is bad luck. Some of it is just unfortunately dumb mistakes, but some of it is just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely bad luck.
Also, Isaiah Rodgers has just been, he's getting like 6 game balls after the game today.
You would think so.
Yeah, he is. I think he's forced 3 turnovers.
I believe he is. He's been involved in 3 turnovers. Yep.
Yeah.
All right, dude. Well, I'm going to get ready for the second half. Enjoy your stream.
Yeah. Also, I have one more thing to tell you that's kind of a wild thing that happened.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, Tom Grassi, correct? Packers guy. I know you're a Vikings guy.
Yep, I'm very familiar with Tom.
So he reaches out to, he keeps the ladder down for the little guy. He reached out to little creators and stuff. And he live streamed the Browns Packers game today. And I got a Grassi raid.
I don't know what that is. But
so he will post he'll post people doing play-by-play.
Yep.
Of just live stream games, and one of the viewers suggested that he put my link in there, and he did, and a bunch of people from his stream went over to mine and just did a Grassi raid.
That's cool.
It was I think I got 50 subscribers out of it, which is pretty cool.
That's great, man. Well, congratulations. Sorry that your team is playing poorly.
It's been a very
Vikings,
mixed feelings. It's been a lot of mixed feelings.
The Vikings fans needed this one, so enjoy the second half, dude.
All right, sounds good. Any parting words?
I think that's what I just did.
Fair. All right, that's very
See you,
fair. All right, I will see you later. All right, goodbye. That was our friend, Mr. Cy Amundsen here. He is an incredible comic. Truly a good guy. And he hosts the Vikings Tailgate podcast with another incredible comic named Chad Daniels, who has a Netflix special. So go check it out. And right on cue, we're starting the third quarter here. Nance and Romo are probably laughing their asses off. This is just truly, I don't know what to make of this afternoon. I mean, I got a Grassi raid, which was just truly surreal. But I'll have to send a picture of that to Mr. Cy. Because his fans rule, man. I love truly Vikings fan 1, 2, 3. This is truly the best game of the season. Also, yes, small sample size, but well, I don't know. Because when you come back in Chicago, when you're in Chicago and you come back from 20, you scored 21 unanswered with your quarterback in his first game, in the first game of his career. That's pretty ridiculous. As Riker kicks it off to Charlie Jones to begin the second half. And he is taken down at about the 24-yard line. Let's begin this second half, and hopefully this doesn't go as insane as it has gone. This has been truly and utterly insane. Carson Wentz does not look like he has broken a sweat at all. Browning under center. It is Jake Browning. They've not brought in Brett Rippon. Hands it off to Chase Brown, swallowed up in the backfield. Love was changing the mind of pretenders. I DJ at a college bar. Oh, wow. Rams are up 26-14 on the Eagles. And I played that song at like 12:04 last night. This is truly and utterly chaotic. 14:22 left, 2nd and 12. Ball in the 23. Draw play to Chase Brown. Takes it about 3 yards. Taken down by Grenard. Genty Heisman skull. I understand. I totally and utterly understand. I need to see if someone's tweeted like most points given up in a half. Let's see if someone's tweeted that. 3rd and 7. Ball on the 27-yard line. As Jake Browning scrambles left. He's running. He's looking. He gets absolutely nowhere. Run out of bounds by Van Ginkel. The Bengals had more turnovers than points in the first half. It is tied. Oh, wow. Tied for the biggest halftime deficit in franchise history, but yeah. Oh, like I totally forgot that the Bengals had a field goal as Rico punts. It's a good one. It's a real good one. Inside his own 10. Probably an illegal block in the back. Taken down. Price is taken down at about the 11-yard line. I'm trying to see if there's Bengals offensive drives in the first half. Punt, pick six, punt, field goal. Fumble return TD. Fumble. Golly. This is truly and utterly embarrassing. Personal foul, face mask on the Bengals. This is just going from bad to worse. I truly don't understand what has happened. It was on PJ Jules, but he did it on Ty Felton. Yeah, he's grabbing his face mask. Yeah, he's like holding on to it for about at least 20 yards. This is an absolutely embarrassing performance. I mean, looks like Stroud is 13 for 20 for 69. Nice yards. Panthers are up 20-0 on the Falcons. The president of the Penn 9 Club, 13 for 26, 131 yards and a pick. Drake London has not done well. Touchdown Titans. Tony Pollard up the middle for a yard. Rams 26-14 on the Eagles. Devontae Adams and Kyron Williams both have touchdowns, both receiving. Oh, yeah, I expected nothing less. Let's see, 27-10. Oh, Commanders. There we go. The punt return, Jalen Lane. There we go. Packers are up 10-0 on the Browns. John Fitzpatrick from Jordan Love. That's what you were referencing. Flacco's doing fine, but Harold Fannin, Fantasy Darling, has 5 yards. Let's see what else. This is just truly one of the most embarrassing first halves I've ever seen by the Bengals. Like, utterly, I don't even know what to make of it. In my weekly rankings video, the Bengals are more than likely going to be in dead last. They got thumped very bad. I love Minneapolis, but I am glad I didn't go. Man, this is absolutely horrible. Wentz has the ball 1st and 10 on the 11-yard line. Wait, no. The Bengals are 0-6 in Minneapolis. Ball on the 26-yard line. Wentz under center. He's got Mason in the backfield. Changing the play. We do have the 2-0 lead. Wentz hands it off to Jordan Mason. Running to the left. He's got a hole, and he's down at the 46-yard line. Nice 26-yard gain, or nice 20-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Demetrius Knight. Things just go from bad. Minnesota is just crushing everything about us. I'm pretty sure they've bought the naming. I'm pretty sure they've bought the rights to the Skyline recipe at this point. Ball on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10. Wentz under center, got Mason in the backfield. Hawkinson in motion. Pitches it back to Mason to the right. He's running. He's got a little bit of room, gets about 8 yards, driven out of bounds on the play by Jordan Battle. A.J. Brown. Okay. I see you. Oh, yeah, that's right. Wentz grew up a Vikings fan because he went to North Dakota State. 2nd and 2. False start in Minnesota. A little bit of a 5-yard penalty. Bengals are not winning this game. I don't anticipate Jake Browning channeling, and this is a reference for you. I don't anticipate him channeling his inner Frank Reich. Oh, I know. I know. Aw, Carson Wentz. Oh. They're showing his wife and kids. Naylor in motion. Wentz. Drop play to Mason. And he's running. Gets about 4 or 5 on the play. Taken down by BJ Hill. So it'll be 3rd and 2. They're showing the John Fitzpatrick tutty. Looks like the Browns didn't even try to play defense on that play. 10:44 in the 3rd. Wentz in shotgun. Mason to his left. Naylor in motion. Wentz drops back. High snap. Throws it to the right. Caught by Naylor. First down. Taken down by Dax Hill. I'm slowly but surely learning this play-by-play shit. Had all day in the pocket and was able to fire it to Naylor on a slant. Jalen Naylor so far, 2 receptions for 15 yards. Ball on the 40.5-yard line. Wentz under center. Mason in the backfield. Wentz takes a snap, pitches it to the left of Mason. He's running up the middle, gets about 6 yards. Taken down by Cam Sample. Flag on the play. Looks like it's a hold on the offense, so it's going to be coming back. It was on Michael Juergens, the guard. Looks like it's all nice and not raining again in Cincinnati, but it is raining touchdowns in Minnesota. 9:45 to go in the 3rd. Ball on the 48-yard line. About 20 on the play clock. 1st and 20. Ball at midfield. Slightly in Vikings territory. Wentz in shotgun. He's got Thielen to his left. Wentz drops back to pass. Fires to the right. Caught by Justin Jefferson. Gains about 12. Taken down on the play by DJ Turner. The Bears play the Cowboys at 4:25 on Fox. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, Schingelheimer, Schmidt. Touchdown would be nice today. Yep. Bears play the Cowboys 4:25 on Fox. Jefferson has 5 receptions for 75 yards. No score. Wentz pitches it to the left. Finds Xavier Scott. Gets the first down. Taken down by Logan Wilson at the 26. About 8:29 to go. I'm going to see what Houday Nation looks like today. It's the Bengals group I help run on Facebook, and it's probably looking like absolute trash. First post, they just switched to another game on CBS. It's truly get Jake Browning out. People are drinking. Patriots touchdown. It's a tie ball game in Foxborough. Someone said to think some of y'all spend hundreds to see this is insane. This is truly, I don't even know what to make of this. Hunter Henry again. Still time to call Atlanta. No, I was like, no, fuck that nerd. We don't like Kirk Cousins. He sucks. But thank you again to everyone who's tuned in so far. We're up to a healthy 243, which I will absolutely take. This has been an absolute comedy of errors today. I don't even know what to make of this. I'm just like, T on your bench with 2 points. Oh, I'm playing Brand today in the Brandpire League. I'm about to just post going to the store. Yeah, this team looks real bad today. God, the president of the Penn 9 Club is not having a good day. And neither are the Cincinnati Bengals. Vikings have it 1st and 10. Ball on the 25 and a half yard line. It's a 6-play, 49-yard drive that's taken 4:14 off the clock. Wentz under center. Pitches it right to Mason. He slips a little bit. Gets about a yard, taken down by a player who's having a great game today, Chris Jenkins. I'm utterly embarrassed. I predicted the Bengals would win 23-20. I didn't know that Isaiah Rodgers is going to get that letter in his locker. It's like, you've been randomly selected for a drug test. And 3 samples, please. 2nd and 9, ball at the 24 and a half. Wentz drops back in shotgun. Fires over the middle, caught by Hawkinson. Taken down right at the 1st-yard marker, just a little bit back. Just a little bit past it by Jordan Battle. I'm utterly embarrassed. I think they're going to score again. I predict it's going to be Jefferson. I'm going to place a live bet. Should I be saying that on air? Wentz fires to the right, caught by Hawkinson. He runs, gets about 5. Oh man, I cannot do that. Yep. So the Vikings have the ball 1st and goal-ish. Colts are up 34-13 on the Titans. All right, 1st and goal, 4.5 yard line. Wentz under center, Mason in the backfield. Hands it off to Mason, and this has just gotten ugly. Ah! Jordan Mason with the 4-yard rushing touchdown. I believe it's his 2nd on the day. I've lost count at this point. It is now 40-3 Minnesota. I am humiliated right now. Jordan Mason's 1st career game with 2 rushing touchdowns, pending the extra point by Reichard. It's up and it is right down the middle. It is 41-3. You are watching a live crash out. By me. What's working well for the Vikings? They are playing the Bengals. I'll be right back, folks. I'll be right back. You're getting a full view of my apartment. I'm lucky I have this right now. All right. Okay, so it's 40-3 right now, 41-3. And I truly do not know what to make of what is happening today. The Bengals are up 41-3. Based on you getting no bitches. I was trying to have fun at this point because this has truly gotten out of hand. Yeah, this is truly and utterly embarrassing. I'm going to take a picture of this just to signify this moment. There we go. As a Vikings fan, I've been here before, and as have I. This is truly and utterly embarrassing. I don't know what to make of what's happened today. It's the wild part about this is that I just had this within 5 feet of me. I used this for a TikTok like years ago. And I kept it. I always kept it. I am utterly embarrassed at what is happening today. It is 41-3. Brian Flores for president? Yes, of course. And Isaiah Rodgers is going to be his running mate. To Charlie Jones. He runs it about the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Bengals. Ball on the 29-yard line. Folks, you are witnessing a crash out live. Does Rodgers still have more yards than Chase? I don't know. But it's 41-3. Browning and shotgun. Got Drew Sample to his right. Browning drops back to pass. Caught by Jamar Chase. About a 5-yard gain driven out of bounds by Byron Murphy. Let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah, the A.J. Brown touchdown. There we go. Yeah, this is an utter embarrassment. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 34. T in motion. Browning and shotgun. Drops back to pass. He's being chased. He's running to the right. Checks it down. Caught by Chase Brown. Rodriguez with the tackle. Yeah. I mean, it does matter in terms of the standings, but 4:52 in the third, 3rd and 2. The Bengals are up 41, or the Bengals are down 41-3. Browning drops back in shotgun. He fires it. Caught by, looks like Drew Sample. Nice little catch and run by Drew Sample there. Okay. That was a decent chunk of change there. The Commanders are up 34-10 on the Raiders. Marcus Mariota looks like he's having a great game today, and Geno Smith might be shitting the bed. I don't know. As I'm sure Brock Bowers is. Browning drops back. He checks it down, incomplete in the direction of Mitchell Tinsley. I'm going to send another pic to the group chat. It's hilarious when you have to Face ID your phone, but you're wearing a paper bag over your head. Jags recover a fumble. Thank you, Lucian. There we go. There we go. Browning drops back. Fires over the middle. Folks, Jake Browning has been picked off again. I'm blown away at what is happening right now. This is insane. I truly do not know what to make of this. I'm absolutely blown away. This is an utter embarrassment. This is utterly humiliating. I'm embarrassed. I'm going to send this to the group chat. I am floored with how things are going right now. It is 41-3. And the Bengals just got picked off again. I am humiliated. I'm utterly humiliated. This is truly insane. Yep. That's kind of where I'm at. I'm blown away at how bad this game is going. 41-3. I think I'm audible. I'm not sure. This is horrific. You know what? I'm just going to start calling commercials. Survivor. Oh my God. It's a CBS original series. This is incredible. Just so much courage by the caster of Survivor. And Chase Brown is on the trade block. I'm truly embarrassed to be a Bengals fan today. 3:49 left in the third quarter. First and 10. Ball on the I don't even give a shit anymore yard line. Oh, Rico Dowds. All right. Wentz under center. Hands it off to Jordan Mason. He's running to the left. He's got a hole. He's running. He's got a decent amount of room. He got about 20 yards in the play. He got about 25 yards in the play. Survivor is still ongoing. So it'll be first and 10 with about 3:22 to go. Yeah, same here. I was in second grade or second or third grade when that show premiered. The Bengals, oh my God. Wentz drops back to pass. Fires over the right. Caught by Jalen Naylor. Tackled on the play by DJ Turner. This could not have gone worse. I am floored. The Bengals have 85 passing yards to the Vikings 149. Wentz hands it off to Mason. He's running to the right. He's tackled on the play at about the 9-yard line by Jordan Battle. Rams need some momentum if they're going to keep their lead, and the Bengals need momentum if they're going to keep their sanity. I am appalled. Garrett Wilson, Tutty. I'll take it. All right. 1st and goal. Ball on the 9 3/4 yard line. Wentz hands it off to Mason. Taken down by Barrett Carter. Gains about a yard. This is utterly humiliating. All right, 2nd and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line. Wentz under center. Fakes it to Mason. He runs up the middle on a design run, goes down on about the 5-yard line. I never want to be the Browns. Patriots fumble again. The Bengals are the only team right now with a game in the 3rd quarter. Everyone else is in the 4th quarter. The ball is on about the 6-yard line. Jalen Naylor in motion. Wentz in shotgun. He fires. Caught by TJ Hawkinson. Vikings touchdown. It is now 47-3. My life is in shambles. What is happening? This is humiliating. I don't know why I do this to myself. If you're still here from the Grossi raid, first of all, I appreciate you. As Will Reichard, whose leg might have carpal tunnel syndrome at this point, kicks it up. It's good. It is now 48-3. Vikings over the Bengals. Oh, buddy. What is happening? I am humiliated. This is utterly embarrassing. Oh, Kirk is in for the Falcons. Duke of Games 50, thank you for watching. And I think this goes without saying, but support Tom Grossi's channel. He's the king. The Vikings are up 48-3 on the Cincinnati Bengals. I don't know what to make of this. Golly. Don't let them score again. I know. Is Jake Browning going to come back in? Reichard kicks off. Fielded by Charlie Jones at the 5-yard line. Flag on the play. Bounces off a tackler. He's got some distance. And he's taken down at about the 39, 40-yard line by Lord knows who. But four seconds to go. There's a flag on the play. I mean, they could bring in me at quarterback, and that'd be fine. I got a cannon of an arm, but this is unbelievable. I'm floored. Jake Browning is still in the game. And Zach Taylor is still somehow the coach of the Bengals. I'm having an utter crash out right now. I am really glad I still have this. What's the foul? All right. Looks like an illegal motion on the Vikings. With 4 seconds to go. An illegal contact. I'm assuming this penalty's offset. Oh my goodness. Yep, offsetting penalties. 4 seconds to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 38-yard line. I am utterly disgusted. I don't know what else to say. I was excited for today. I canceled plans. I canceled plans with people I know. I could be watching the Reds game right now. But instead, I'm watching the Bengals get their absolute shit kicked in. Looks like the Reds are up 1-0 in the bottom of the third. This is utterly awful. All right, so they redid the kickoff. Carson Wentz has not broken a sweat at all today. Noah Fant is headed to the locker room. This just gets better and better all together. Bengals have the ball in the 35. Jake Browning hands it off. I don't even know who that is. Taj Brooks, the rookie. I am sweating in this thing, but I do not care. Large Marge sent you. Well, tell Large Marge I say hello. I appreciate you, Large Marge. Well, Large Marge is a fan. Well, I also want to I just want to say thank you, Large Marge. Javon Bullard is hurt in the Packers game. Yeah, these things are complicated. There's not a lot of stability with these paper bags. This is a crash out that is happening live on air. This game might be my 13th reason why. folks. Now that the third quarter's over, I'm going to wipe some sweat off my face. I don't even know what to make of this. I'm not having a good time. I'm having a good time with you guys, but I'm not having a good time. 48-3. This is utterly insane. I'm sending this to all my Bengals friends. Any Bengals friend I can think of, I'm sending this to them. This is humiliating. I'm humiliated. Let's see some other scores. 34-20 Colts over the Titans. 27-0 Panthers over the Falcons. Bucks are up 23-13 on the Jets. The Packers are winning 10-0 over the Browns. Steelers and Pats tied 14 apiece, with the Steelers having the ball on the 27-yard line. Jags are up 10-3 on the Texans, and it looks like the Texans, as we speak, just scored a touchdown. Who scored for the Texans? It appears that it was a Nico Collins 50-yard pass from C.J. Stroud. There we go. Beat you to it, Lucian. Jamar Chase, first down. Looks like he beat Jeff Okuda in coverage. Good play by Chase. Brett Rippon has his helmet on. I can only assure you he's going in sooner than we realize. Chase in motion. Browning and shotgun. Hands it off. It's Taj Brooks. Gets about 1 yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Yeah, Jeff Okuda was the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Was supposed to be a very, very good prospect and didn't amount to shit. He's kind of been a journeyman ever since. They got Jalen Rivers in the game at right guard in place of Reisner. It'll be 2nd and 9. Ball on the 29-yard line. Browning. Fakes it. Caught. It is Cam Grady. He fumbles, but it is recovered by, looks like Charlie Jones. He got the hand in the face. Bengals fans are humiliated right now. They spent hotel room money. Oh, Eliza, you missed some crash outs. You see, people spent money at hotel rooms. There we go. Aaron Rodgers, touchdown to the Steelers. You deserve a refund just for watching this. All right, cool. Here's your money back. All right, format the team. Okay, quarterback, me. Running back, fuck it. Corey Dillon, who cares? Wide receiver, give me 3 copies of Antonio Bryant. Tight end, fuck it. Lucian, you're in. Starting offensive line, just 5 copies of Anthony Munoz, but only the old version. Defense, just keep it as is. Ball on the 23-yard line. Browning and shotgun, got Chase Brown to his right, or to his left. Browning checks it down to Chase Brown. Gains about 2 on the play. A little bit short of the first down. And I can only assume they're going to go for it. Format the organization. Owner, as of today, the Minnesota Vikings. Vice president, fuck it, Kamala. They are going for it. It is 4th and 1. They sneak it, and he gets it. Gets about 2 yards on the play. Lucian, you're in a tight end. I feel like they're just finishing this game merely as a formality. Flag on the play. Folks, it is 48-3 Vikings over the Bengals. Here's how bad this game has gotten. A girl I once hung out with in Minneapolis literally just DM'd me saying, "So sorry." And I just sent her the picture back of me with my paper bag. And that DM happened about 20 minutes ago. It's quite funny. It is really funny. I am utterly humiliated at this point. Looks like T. Higgins, incomplete pass. Covered on the play by Dwight McLovin. Jordan Love picked off in. Oh, wow. Okay. Browns have it first and goal on the 4. The Bengals have it first and goal at the 1. Jake Browning. Chase Brown tackled for a 3-yard loss. Turn tragedies into comedy. That's on widespread for my famous ladies. I am utterly humiliated right now. Browning drops back to pass. He fires to the left. Caught by Sample. Oh, and he's just short. Oh, he gets a touchdown, but there's a flag on the play. We'll see what happens. But for now, it is illegal contact on the Vikings. Touchdown, Bengals. I'm free. Let's go. Yes, I'm free. Oh, where did it go? I lost it. Where did it go? Well, I'm free. I'm finally free. Went all the way back here. I'm free. I can't believe it. The field goal is up, and it is good. Folks, the Bengals are coming back. This is surreal. I genuinely cannot believe this. But the Bengals have scored a touchdown from Jake Browning to Drew Sample. I don't know what to say, except I've never been happier. This is what happiness feels like. Browns tied it on a Quinshon Judkins touchdown. Looks like the Patriots have the ball on the 40-yard line. This is utterly unbelievable. Yeah, it's been that bad. I'm going this Tuesday. There you go, folks. I'm very thrilled to say that the Bengals have scored a touchdown. And for now, I'm retiring this. I got Grossi rated. I've gotten everything I could possibly want. The Bengals are down 48-10. They have a Monday night game in Denver. I will be doing that. This is what happiness looks like. I have seen a 50 burger before in person. I remember it. It was 2018. The Bengals played the Saints. And Drew Brees absolutely kicked our shit in. I will never forget that. It's 48-10 Vikings. They did. The Bears got the Lions scored at least double-digit points in every quarter. I'm utterly humiliated. This is insane. But McPherson kicks it off. Return to about the 35-yard line. He tried to say he got forward progress, but he didn't get that forward progress. Nico fumbled. Come on, boys. 48-10. And, they have a new quarterback in. It is Max Brosmer. He played last year at the University of Minnesota. Brosmer, who I've literally never heard of, hands it off to Xavier Scott, I'm assuming. And did they fumble? No. A Vikings player fell on it. So it'll be 48-10. Yep, there's that run by Judkins. Have any games gone final? The Falcons and Panthers are about to go final. All right, Brosmer drops back to pass. He fires over the middle. Dropped by Adam Thielen. It'll be 3rd and 8. Panthers win as a fish. Brian Thomas Jr. has 1 catch for 9 yards. It'll be 3rd and 8. Ball on about the 37.5-yard line. Brosmer drops back to pass. Checks it down and dropped on the play by whoever number 31 is. They have all the second stringers in right now. Yeah, I don't really care anymore either. Are the Bengals going to bring in Brett Rippon? Yep, Panthers, Falcons just went final. 32-0. How did Bijan do today? Bijan did fine. It's just the Panthers stunk. I'm sorry, the Falcons stunk. My fantasy team stunk today, too. Actually, we still got time. Just Jordan Mason and Garrett Wilson are thumping me as Charlie Jones catches a punt at the 21-yard line. We have 10-13 left in the fourth quarter. The Bengals are up. The Bengals are down 48-10. I'm embarrassed for all of us. You know what? We're back. Oh, okay. What's Daniel Jones' stat line? I'm assuming absurd. Jonathan Taylor has 3 touchdowns today. Michael Pittman has been him. I officially have to pee. This is utterly disgusting. And I'm up on the Brandpire. I benched T. Higgins for Jameson Williams. And I'm very glad I did. I benched Saquon this week in my Brandpire league. Because I didn't want him stolen. And I think I made the right call there. But folks, this is the crash out that we have been seeing all afternoon. How are my other teams doing? Pretty good. Jordan Mason has been pretty good for me today. A.J. Brown. Terry McLaurin is questionable. But Jonathan Taylor has been absolutely himothy. Steelers beat the Patriots. Let's see. 26-13, Bucks over the Jets. 10-10. Packers over the Browns. 10-10. The Texans, Jags, and Packers, Browns are both 10 apiece. And I am not having a good time. On the 20, Browning drops back, caught by Gesicki. Gets about a 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4, ball on the 26. Under 10 minutes to go now. 20 flags. I did a video this week. The Giants-Cowboys game had 26 penalties. It was the 7th most penalty yards in a game this century. Browning catches a snap and shotgun, hands it off to Taj Brooks. Gets about a yard. Tackled on the play, but I don't even know. The Eagles took the lead. We probably could have beaten the Falcons. Yeah, football is absolutely a game of momentum. And the Bengals had absolutely none. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 27-yard line. Browning and shotgun. Got sample to his right. Jake Browning drops back to pass. He's being pressured. And he's sacked. This is just... Orlando Brown is getting, oh no. Oh no. Left a giant hole. Just fell right on top of him. And it is 4th. And the Bengals are punting with 8:18 to go. They've officially given up. Rico back to punt. Gets it away. It's a great one. Rico is a booming leg. Caught by Price. He's running to the right. He's got a little bit of room, a little bit of daylight. Gets taken down at about the 43. Well, at least I got Grossi rated today. That was pretty dope. But other than that, this has been absolutely horrific. In every sense of the word. Let's see what else has happened. The Packers have the ball on the 27-yard line with a minute 12 to go. The Jags have the ball on the Houston 10-yard line. All right. What's his face? I don't even know what his name is. Brosmer. That's what it was. Let's see. Oh, the Jets got a touchdown. Okay. It's a ball game again. False start on the Vikings. So it looks like it'll be about first and 15. Ball on the 38-yard line. Brosmer pitches it. Xavier Scott tripped up at the line of scrimmage. And looks like the Jags have scored. Who scored for the Jags, baby? Travis Etienne with a 10-yard rush. And the Jags have taken the lead. All right. Brosmer takes the snap. Draw play to Scott. Gets about a 1-yard rush. It'll be 3rd and 14. Oh, me too. This game might be my excuse. It'll be 3rd and 13. (48-10) Minnesota Vikings. Justin Jefferson is on the sideline. They don't even care anymore. They're treating this like a preseason game. Brosmer drops back to pass. Fires to the left. Caught. He made the first down sign, but he was like 3 yards short. The guy went like this. Did he miss it? He missed it? Oh, no. Who caught the pass? Oh, Ty Felton. Ty Felton made he did this thing. He was 3 yards short of a first down. Okay, 3 is generous. That's 4 yards. Vikings punted away. Charlie Jones, fair catch at the 9-yard line. I did do a real NFL predictions based on science video, and I predicted that the Giants would upset the Chiefs. The Raiders are losing 40-24 to the Commanders. Who has scored in that game? Luke McCaffrey just caught a 42-yard touchdown. We like Luke McCaffrey. I did bet McCaffrey on an anytime touchdown, but it was the other one. See, Alan Lazard, future Pittsburgh Steeler, has a touchdown. Garrett Wilson, 10 catches for 84 yards and a tutty. Colts game has gone final. As Taj Brooks takes it about a yard. Jake Browning's line today, 19 for 27, 140 yards with 1 touchdown and 2 interceptions. He is out of the game. It looks like it is Brett Rippon who is in today, who is currently in. Brett Rippon pitches it back to Taj Brooks. Takes it about 8 or 9 yards. Tackled on the play by Byron Murphy. Okay, so the Perna curse was when he was calling the Broncos-Colts game last week. And he thought the game was over, but the Dondrea Tillman had that leverage penalty. Let's see what else has happened. Still 10-10. Oh, no! The Browns are on the 38-yard line as Rippon drops back to pass. He's scrambling, and he's sacked. It'll be 4th down, Bengals. Did he make it? Did the Browns make the field goal? We might just watch the rest of the games at this point. 4th and 4. Rico into punt. Not yet. I'm going to see if I can pull it up on my phone real quick. I have a streaming website that I can watch it from as they take it from the 44-yard line. Come on. No, you're not. Load the SD. Oh, we are experiencing a high volume of streamers. To subscribers only, eat my dick. Damn it. They made it. Oh. Ooh. I'm more interested in the Browns game at this point. I can't watch it. Is there hope? Ball on the 44-yard line. Brosmer in shotgun. Hands it off. Gains about a yard. What's the flag? And what? Oh, no. The Browns have won. The Browns have upset the Green Bay Packers. I am stunned. Wow. I cannot believe it. No pack, no. Brosmer, under center. Hands it off. Mike, is that Mike Boone? Are you serious? No, it's Cam Akers. It is Cam Akers in the game. Oh, they're showing it right now. Oh, it's Smite. But what was the penalty? But yeah, that's the guy who biffed field goals. 2:20 remaining. Vikings are just running out the clock at this point. Cam Akers runs the ball. This game has reached the 2-minute warning. We have now reached the 2-minute warning, and Bengals fans are frustrated, and we're so back. I'm going to see how my post is doing. Yep, a lot of ha-ha reacts. Let's see what other things are happening. The Texans have the ball on the Jags 27-yard line. I need to unlock my phone again. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what else is happening. This is utterly disgraceful. We're at the 2-minute warning. Eek Coles Wibbins. There you go. They got Jason Kelsey on. Let's see. God, I want red zone. Me too. What am I going to get for food later? It doesn't matter. The Vikings have the ball. They're at the it's a 2-minute warning. They're at the 36-yard line. Raiders Commanders just went final. The Jags have the ball back. Did Stroud blow it? Did Stroud blow it? Yep, Stroud blew it. And the Jags are going to win the ball game. Eliza, I don't think you're in here anymore. If you are, I'm sorry to hear that, but geez. And that game is about to go final. The Bengals do not look well today. They traveled to Minnesota, and they got their asses kicked. Jags Texans just went final. Bengals fans are leaving the stadium. Brosmer in shotgun, hands it off to Cam Akers. About a 1-yard loss, tackled on the play by Miles Murphy and PJ Jules. Yep, Jags Texans went final. Now it's just Bucks Jets and Bengals Vikings. The Bucks have the ball 4th and 6 on the Jets 25. And Trey Hendrickson isn't even in the game. Vikings ball in the 37. Brosmer in shotgun. Hands it off to Cam Akers, who's running. Swallowed up on the play by Cam Sample. And the Jets. Wow. Chase McLaughlin, 43-yard field goal attempt was blocked and recovered by Will McDonald, taken all the way back to the house. Jets now have the lead, 27-26. This is what football is all about. Just absolute, utter chaos. That's always the most despondent shot there is. I got it of Geno Smith last week. And now they just showed the Packers-Browns. They just showed that on the Jumbotron at US Bank. No shit. This is unbelievable. Brosmer drops back to pass. Checks it down. Caught by Xavier Scott. Missed the tackle. And he's taken down at about the 17-yard line. And that'll probably do it. Folks, this game has officially gone final. Your final score today: Minnesota Vikings 48, Cincinnati Bengals 10. What a world. I was excited for this. in a game that featured 2 backup quarterbacks, the Bengals got their absolute asses handed to them. I don't know what else to say, except let's call the Bucs game. Where did my remote control go? Because I want to call this game. It probably fell in the drawer. There it is. It's an utterly humiliating game. But the Bengals have officially gone final. Final score, Vikings 48, Bengals 10. Fuck it. We're calling the Bucs game. Baker drops back on 34. Fires to the left. Caught by Ibuka. Or Ibuka. I'm calling both games. I was once told on TikTok that you don't pronounce the G in Ibuka. Emeka Ibuka. Here was my stat for him. Going into this week, he had as many receiving touchdowns as every rookie receiver in this rookie class combined. The Bucs have the ball on the Jets' 38-yard line. Baker drops back to pass, fires it, lofts it over to the right, and out of bounds, but almost hauled in by Emeka Ibuka. Let's see some stats for this game. Let's see. Leading receiver, Emeka Ibuka, 6 receptions for 85 yards. Bucky Irving, 24 rushes for 65 yards. He also has 4 catches for 33. Mike Evans, 4 catches for 33 yards and has found pay dirt. All right, 2nd and 10. Baker drops back to pass. Just fires it into the ground and timeout Tampa. We're calling both games. I don't care. We're doing this. I'm calling excitement. Did Ibuka catch that? He might have caught that. That's so close. That's so hard to tell. I think they were challenging it. God, Tampa Stadium looks so cool. All right. 1. I don't think he got both feet down, but that's fine. God, it's so great watching an actual quarterback play football. Baker's such a fun player to watch. So far, Baker Mayfield, 18 of 27 for 213 yards and a touchdown. I'll be at the Bengals-Lions game week 5. It'll be in Cincinnati. I will be calling the Bengals Lions game, Bengals Broncos game week 4 next week. And hopefully we figure some shit out in between now and then. Also, for those of you tuned in, thank you guys so much. Baker drops back, 2nd and 10. Caught. Sterling Shepard. He's running. He's taken down at the 17. I will say my favorite non-Bengal is Amon-Ra St. Brown. Uh-oh. We have a hurt jet. And not the one that crashed into the Pentagon, a different one, but the Jets have the ball at the 17, or the Bucs have the ball on the 17-yard line. After this, we're done, I promise. I've been on the air enough. I got to pee. It's been a hell of a game. I just want to call an exciting game and one that doesn't make me want to pluck my eyebrows out as Bucky Irving takes a handoff absolutely nowhere. I think they might just run the clock down. 39 seconds to go. Chase McLaughlin warming up. Wow. The Jets are 144-1 when they trail by 17 plus points to start the fourth quarter. I'm assuming that's in their franchise history. Favorite non-line is Kittle. I always say he's Theo Vaughn's favorite tight end. I love watching Kittle play, though. And the Bucs have kneeled the ball down on the 18-yard line. There are 3 seconds to go. I love Kittle. He's fun. He's funny too. He's a badass player to watch. All right, so the Bengals. Oh, I haven't even seen this. Oh, wow. If you're going to block the field goal, that's just good luck. Will McDonald, what a play. Oh, I remember that shirt. It had like "fuck Dallas" on it. Chase McLaughlin. Going from 36 yards from right down the middle. McLaughlin, the kick is up, and it's right down the middle. The Bucs take the win. Tampa Bay has come back after a nearly heartbreaking way of losing the game. And Chase McLaughlin absolutely nailed the field goal from 36 yards out. And the Jets fall in Tampa by a final score of 29-27. So, folks, I think that will do it for this live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I had a lot of fun talking to you guys. The Grossi raid was fucking surreal. And I'm very happy that that took place. Sorry that the Packers lost. I will see you guys week 6 for that. I will be back for Monday Night Football on week 4. It'll be a lot of fun. I hope that is a lot more fun than the Bengals-Vikings game was today. So, a parting message. I will refreed. I think it's going to be a lot of offense tomorrow. But for now, the Cincinnati Bengals have lost to the Minnesota Vikings by a final score of 48-10. I've been Alex Schubert. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Have a good day. And thank you guys. And what the hell? Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, it was just hidden by the mic stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You're wonderful. And even though we suck today, go Bengals.